Welcome back, folks. So I think it's been late because of like I got some flu and some like I was not too okay, little bit ill, like cough and these type of things. That's why I was not creating videos, right? So when I say this strategy will never make you disappoint, I only don't talk. It actually will never make you disappoint. Why? Because I personally own it. I'm kidding. I actually trade it and is one of the best strategy I've been using, right? The silver bullet strategies. Now, like most of the people, when I teach them how to trade it, they know how to trade it, but they don't know how I trade it with high time frame confluence, right? And people are not looking up at high time frames. That's why this video is going to be overall we would be just, like giving it the sauce here, right? We'll decode everything, how I actually look up at it. So the power of three, which is the main element in the markets, which you should be looking up for. So whenever we are looking up at the daily candle, every candle actually, like if you look up at the candles, you will be looking up them like this. Every candle open, creating low of the day and high, and some retracement and close, and then again open, high, low, and close for bearish and for bullish. So you should be looking up at these candles when you trade. Now this low can be created sometimes in silver bullet time window, 3 a.m. or either New York time windows, right? Or either you can be watching some of the reversals at 10 a.m. right? Now, if we are looking up at this open high low close, we'll be like we'll be looking up at midnight open, New York midnight open. You should be changing the time in your PC, in your trading view. You should be keeping it -4 New York time, right? So actually, when you're looking up at this open high low close, what are you going to see is simply this, like how I actually traded this. This is the weekly profile. I will be teaching all of the weekly profiles in my upcoming videos, right? So this is actually the weekly profile. This is the weekly candle, open, create the low of the day, week, and Tuesday, and going higher and higher and higher, creating high. So now when you're looking up at this, you'll be looking for SMT divergence for the reversals at these lows. Monday, take out the low and high. TGI sometimes become Friday. I would be also creating videos on it, right? So this low weekly candle, open, high on Tuesday, and creating lows in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, reversal sometimes retracements, right? So this is how you should be looking up at these weekly templates, right? So now let me just tell you how actually I took the trade and how I was actually, like participating in it. Everything I would be just teaching you into the charts, right? So this is the XAUUSD daily chart, right? So this is actually the previous week. Now, if you look up at it, Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we can be participating some of the reversals from that fair value gap in Fridays, right? So we should be marking out this, like Monday high. I was actually buying in Monday, in Tuesday, and we have actually gave the trades, the short trades in Wednesday and Thursday in our premium community, right? So this is how the Monday took out the high, and we found the reversal and going lower and lower, right? So if we are going to the 15-minute chart, so now this is the Wednesday, right? So actually we were bullish in Monday and Tuesday. So this trade I've actually called in my live premium community, right? So now if you're looking up at this midnight open, created high, and we should be now finding the lower prices according to the weekly template, right? So Wednesday, if we got Monday, Tuesday higher, and we would be looking for Wednesday to actually go lower. We've took out the buy side liquidity. If you go to the XAGUSD, you'll be finding the SMT divergence here, which is actually the reversal points, right? If you're looking up it. So buy side liquidity has been taken out. We have not taken out this high SMT divergence. So now what SMT divergence is, actually I've created a video on it before. You can be watching it. We actually find it for the reversals, right? So now we have shifted the structure here. There is a fair value gap. If you look up at it, right? So now let me just there is a fair value gap, right? Fair value gap, and we've been supporting this order block, and we got SMT divergence, which can be the cause of the reversal, right? So now if we found the order block has been followed, right? Like if we are going to the 5-minute chart, if this order block has been followed, right? So let me just okay. So now if our order block has been followed, right? If you see this order block has been followed, we got SMT divergence, and we got a fair value gap, right? So we can be shorting from that fair value gap, right? And keeping our stop loss above these highs and targeting these lows, right? I've actually targeted these lows, and I can be showing, right? So this was the fair value gap again. So I mean, like, we got a nice entry here, and we got another fair value gap. You can be entering from that fair value gap because we've shifted the structure and buy side liquidity. So this can be break a block also, right? So if we are now going to this, then like, you know, like, you should be holding the trades because sometimes it hit our target in the New York session, right? So it was like, you know, somehow shifting, but like, you know, like, our bias was bearish because of the daily fair value gap, right? I will be showing you. So TP hit, we have hit 1 to 4 hour. I gave it into our premium community, right? So now this was the trade I've actually taken out. SMT divergence here, fair value gap, and shifted the structure again. Buy side liquidity has been taken out, SMT divergence, and again this fair value gap. So we got multiple confirmations. But if you go to the 4-hour chart, right? So now this was how this, like, you know, like, this big fair value gap, which is BPR, right? So actually our turn was to go down because it was Wednesday, and we got this for our fair value gap, and we shifting into the 5-minute, right? So we got a SMT divergence here, shifting the structure, and then we have entered here, right? Very easy. This is the original consolidation. If you want to look up at the market maker models, you can find it here, right? And again, I would be showing you another example, right? I actually have shot it on Thursday too. So now simply, this was you know, like, the 5-minute chart. We have the opening price and created the high, and now we should be moving lower. So this is the original consolidation, right? And then we'll be looking for this sell side liquidity to be taken out. Why? Because Thursday we want to see the lower prices, right? So now sell side liquidity is our focus, and then we got the shift in structure there, or we can see CISD right there, and then we'll be looking for this fair value gap to enter from, and then you can be entering it from its C level, right? And then you can be putting your stop loss above these highs, like, you know, it would be some protected stop loss, you know. So 3.4, but it was like, you know, like, I actually have closed here or somehow here. We were actually taking up the partials in our premium community into 2 hour, right? Because we want to actually make our positions protected, right? So now if we are actually going for this, got another fair value gap. Actually, it was trapping people because who has been shorting here and putting a stop loss here has been actually, you know, liquidated, and we got SMT here into XAG, right? If you look up at the previous charts, and then we got this TP hit, right? Which was the 3.4 hour, right? So I was actually holding it, right? So there you go. We got TP hit. So if you want to actually make your trading profitable, or actually go with the team of professionals who've been trading, you can be going into our free Discord server. Link is in the bio. Or you can visit our website for more information. Thank you so much, guys, for watching it. Goodbye.